While people are coming in, if you have photos that you brought with you of your four-legged friends and winged friends and slutty, swirly friends, this is where you put them. If there are pictures of people that are no longer with us, then this table right here with the white roses is for you. But you can be doing that because there's still people wandering in, even though we're starting late. You can tell how upset I am about it. All right. Welcome to the Unitarian Universal Church of the World. My name is Reverend Kiya. My pronouns are she, they. Howdy. Howdy. We are going to sing number 203 in the hymnal, the great hymnal. It's called All Creatures of the Earth and Sky, and our lovely Ivy is going to lead us in it and play the piano. All creatures of the earth and sky, come and lift your voices high. Alleluia, alleluia. Bright burning sun with golden gleam, silver gleam. Alleluia.
Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of the Brazos Valley, UUCBV, or Brazos UU for short. My name is Allison Faber, and my pronouns are she, they. We are a welcoming congregation, which means we celebrate and welcome all people of diverse sexual orientations and gender identities. We don't just welcome them, we affirm them and we love them. We also strive to welcome people across diversities of race, age, ability, immigration status, and belief. We are also a congregation working for reproductive justice. So, whoever you are, wherever you have come from, wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here.
So our call to worship this morning comes from Reverend Gary Grassi in a book he wrote called Earth Day, and Allison and I are going to do one of the readings for you. We give thanks to the earth and its creatures and are grateful from A to Z.
For alligators, apricots, acorns, and apple trees.
For bumblebees, bananas, daisies, elephants, and flying fish,
for groundhogs, glaciers, and grasslands,
hippos and hazelnuts, icicles and iguanas,
for juniper, jackrabbits, and June bugs,
kudzu, and kangaroos, lightning bugs and licorice,
for mountains and milkweed and mistletoe,
narwhals and nasturtiums, otters and ocelots,
for peonies, persimmons, and polar bears,
quags and queen ants lace,
for raspberries and roses,
salmon and sassafras, tornadoes and tulipwood,
urchins and valleys and waterfalls,
for X, the unknown, the mystery of it all.
in every yak and yam,
We are grateful, good earth, not least of all,
for zinnias, zucchini, and zebras,
and for the alphabet of wonderful things that are simple as ABC. Reverend Gary Kowalski. Now, please yell out any of the beings on the earth that you would like to share the service with today, because we are all in this together. N'est-ce pas? Oui. Excellent. Yell them out. Keep calling things out in your mind, in your heart, throughout the whole service.
I'd like to invite Skyra up. Skyra, where is Skyra? There's Skyra. To light our chalice. And will you all please say our chalice lighting words with me? We light the chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith, as a beacon of hope for all who seek justice, dignity, and compassion, and a celebration of the life of truth and meaning we share together. Now, all please join me in saying our affirmation. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its gift. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.
As Unitarian Universalists, we believe that there is a spark of the divine in every person, in every being, in every planet, everything alive. The entire universe is full of magic and spirit, no matter what is happening in the government. No matter. So, this is your opportunity to say howdy to the other people, especially the ones you don't know, and all our friends that people have brought with them to the service, if it's okay with them. All right, we will let you know when it's over. Go for it.
sanctuary lets them be wild and free. Our family made rum cake and chocolate chip cookies.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nathan. My pronouns are she, they. Today we came here to bring our pets, but also in addition to our pets, we love all animals, so the children in our RE class had a wild animal election, and the St. Francis Wolf Society won. These wolves won because they really need our help. They're endangered, and to help them, we can have a bake sale after church today. We'll need about $120 for each wolf we choose to support. We'll also need to raise $15 for each kid to visit the wolf sanctuary. At the bake sale after church, the foods will cost $1 each. You can donate online or with cash. The foods we have for the bake sale are vanilla pudding, taffy apples, lemon cupcakes, chocolate chip cookies, and other foods. Please come to our bake sale today and support the wolves. Thank you.
Now, I think this next song may help all the four ladies in the room join in. In Kentucky, there is a red wolf sanctuary. Red wolves live in this part of the world and all over the East Coast, and they are very endangered. There's only like 17 of them left in the world. And they have a place in Kentucky and Tennessee where the two rivers meet. It's called Land Between the Lakes, and there's a wolf sanctuary there for the red wolves. And I visited there many years ago when I was taking care of my grandparents had cancer, both of them at the same time, and I was the last of the Mohicans to take care of them. And so I was looking at those wolves going, please tell me how to survive in this situation. So those of y'all who are anxious about the world for good reason, this might be a good song for you too. And it requires howling, because it is called Singing with the Red Wolves. So can you howl? Let's hear it. All right, okay. You'll know what to do. Now Second guess myself, I'm last of a dying breed. That was I counted 17. And I went into the finally ready to Allison's going to introduce the candle lighting, but as you come by the table, if you have photographs with you, please take one, put them down here, and take a rose. If you have lost a pet in the last year, please take a white rose. And if you just want to celebrate and you love animals and you love nature, take a red rose.
So now is the time in our service when we meditate and light candles for our joys and concerns so we can share them in our community. Ivy will provide the music for us today.
thank you all so much. Thank you, Ivy, so much for learning all this music this week and playing for us. We appreciate you. Go get Ivy a hand. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? The grasshopper, I mean, the one who is eating sugar out of my hands, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous, complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. Mary Oliver. So, you may have heard me say sometime about my upbringing that I was kind of feral and I was raised by a dog, and that is true. Her name was Blackie, and she was a Labrador Retriever who was, my father liked to raise bird dogs. So he had a dog named Spider and Ruth, and they both had like 12 short hair puppies. And we went to church that Sunday, and someone stole all the two moms and all the puppies. And my dad never went to church ever. Again, ever. And so he went and got this dog when I was about 6 years old, named Blackie, and her full name was Peggy's Midnight Beth. So she had good breeding, I guess, whatever that means. And but someone had made her retrieve a can with firecrackers in it. So anytime it lightninged, whoever's house she was near, she came in the door no matter how she had to go through the door, and she would be under the bed. And whoever's house. Now I lived way out in the country, but this dog almost always had like 10 puppies. And my dad was kind of doing a little side business, raising puppies. And there were a couple of lakes there in the woods, and I was basically unsupervised all the time. But this dog put me in line behind all the puppies, and we would go to the lake and go swimming. And that dog could talk to me in that kind of motherly way. I was not allowed to misbehave. You got a look from the dog. Like this. I wasn't allowed to have cats when I was young, but about the time I was 13, somebody tried to give me a kitten, and I hid it so that my mother wouldn't find out about it, and I would sneak around trying to feed it. And eventually I moved in with one of the neighbors. But I've always had cats and dogs, and then when Meg started having trouble with her legs and her hip, then we couldn't have a dog anymore, so we have 4 cats. And I always have a cat that I think of, well, you may have heard me talk about my cat Pan, who's all black, and is basically my personal panther. And Pan has a brother named Pablo who's got a lot of duende. Do you know what I mean by duende? Think flamenco music, that's duende. It's like survival sadness, but pride at the same time. Anyway, Pablo's definitely got that. And then Meg got jealous because the black cats kind of bonded with me when she was ill, and they were kittens. And now she wanted her own cat, so we got Parker Lee, because he's very southern, so he has 2 names. And Parker Lee is kind of just went through a personal crisis because he realized he was not the best cat in the neighborhood. And he got beat up, and now he's much nicer, everyone says. The beings that live with us are amazing, and the beings that live with us teach us things. How many of y'all have felt like they know when you're sad and they lay on you or, right? They have their own, they're a nation of their own. I was raised to think of all beings on the planet as being equal to us, not under us. I sort of didn't pay any attention to that verse in Genesis, or the interpretation of that verse in Genesis, that it tells you that you have dominion over things. No. We should walk around with I-thou relationships with everyone and everything. If we do that, the planet will be here way long after us and all our children and all our grandchildren live through it. And we can continue to learn to do that. How many people feel like you really learn something from your animals? Amen. So I encourage us to celebrate that. Now I know that the world is in a lot of trouble. And I can't really talk about it specifically, but y'all know what I mean. We don't really have that great of a government right now. And the world is, we don't know what's going to happen next. I know a lot of people are afraid that they're going to have to stand up. I will tell you right now, call me, I will get you out of jail. Whatever needs to happen, we'll take care of it. And we have each other. So don't give the empire your cortisol. Let me say that again. Don't give the empire your cortisol. One, they don't deserve it. And two, it's our nature as human beings to focus on the threats that are around us. And it's real easy to get sucked into the threat vortex. And then we're all, our cortisol's happening, our hearts are beating like this, we're depressed. We can't turn on the TV, you start blocking out things. Take a deep breath and focus on the people around you and the people who love you and the people who are doing kindnesses every day in every way. And we will take care of each other and we will get through these times. That is what every great ancestor before us has done. So I want you to take a moment and think of somebody that you look up to, an ancestor in your family, or somebody you read about that meant a lot to you, a story that you've heard about somebody who was able to do amazing things. Here's some examples. So, Jim Jordan, or Harriet Tubman, or Martin Luther King Jr., or Gandhi. You all can think of people. Yell them out. When you get scared, don't beat yourself up for being scared, because being scared is very rational at the present moment. But you can just breathe and concentrate on your ancestors who lived through incredibly terrible times and are still there, and ask them for your help. Ask them for their help, because they will help you. Now, I had not such a great family, so I don't call all the members of my family when I'm in trouble. You know, call the ones that will help you. Say, please, I need advice. Please, I need strength. Please, just pray. Nothing wrong with praying. It won't hurt you. I don't think. They do studies on it. Also, being slightly optimistic is actually better for your health. So, you all know that terrible joke about the family that has an optimistic kid that's overly optimistic and a pessimistic kid? So the mom is tearing her hair out and she goes to the psychiatrist, and he's very flirty and he's got this sweater on, he's got tight. And he says, I know just what to do. And so they take the pessimistic kid and they put him in a room with everything they could possibly want. All the food, all the presents, all the toys. They come back in 24 hours, that kid is sitting in the same place crying because they're afraid they're going to break something. They don't know what to do. They go, okay, I'm going to take the optimistic kid. I know just what to do. So they put them in a room full to the brim with horse manure. And they leave them there for 24 hours. They come back in 24 hours, that kid is running through the horse manure going, with all this horse, there must be a pony in here somewhere. love you and learn from you. Thank you for the many gifts you bring to our lives. Thank you for your love, lessons, healing, and joy. For those who are lost, may you be found. Those who are hurting, may you be healed. Those who have died, we thank you and pray for your rest. May we celebrate you all our days, and may you be cared for as the divine mothers each of you are. And I say that to each of you as well. Amen, Ashe, and blessed be. And now Ivy's got a song for us all to learn.
First, a caveat to my song. The Department of Birds has some news. We can slow down the avian flu if we hide the buffet of bird feeders away. Feathered friends won't crowd in the queue. Anyone can guess what I'm singing today? Yeah, we can do that.
All right, now let an offering be taken to sustain and strengthen this place, which is sacred to so many of us. A community of memory and hope, for we are now the keepers of the dream. This church shares the proceeds of the offering plate donation every week to help support important nonprofit organizations with which we work. The 4 groups we voted to support with this year's donations are Brazos Valley Blessings, Brazos Interfaith Immigration Network, or BIN, the Trans Joy Project, and Tiny Hope Village. We vote on this every May at our congregational meeting. Please be as generous as you can.
Let's make sure it's working now. All right. Early day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little bound woman comes in her own special
We give thanks for these gifts we have given, for those we receive, and for each other. May your generosity return to you tenfold. And thank you, Ivy, for being our own personal Mary Poppins today. So we have some announcements. First, our book group starts today after the service at noon. We are reading Braiding Sweetgrass, and the book group meets every second Sunday, and there is childcare available. Second, Love and Joy choir rehearsals are now every Monday and Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. The next rehearsal is Monday at 6 p.m., and the latest music is up at Heartwood.com on the Love and Joy page. Next up, it's almost time for our first Repair Cafe. Does anybody know what a Repair Cafe is? No? Yes? Sarah does, because she's running it. Good job, Sarah. So, this is where we try and fix our stuff instead of throwing our stuff away and buying new stuff. So it is all part of us being sustainable. But we do need volunteers. We need folks who know how to fix electronics, furniture, other things, and we need Spanish and English bilingual folks who will be willing to act as translators for our community members who come in. So please see Sarah Farrar. Sarah, will you raise your hand real quick? Over there, if you are able to help out with any of that. The first one's on February 22nd. Next, a new silent meditation group is starting here on Thursdays after choir at 7 p.m. Please see Carolyn or Liz. There's Liz, there's Carolyn, if you have more, if you need more information. And we have a little bit of an announcement about our new worship teams that are coming. Brad and Heidi, you want to tell them a little bit?
Sure. Well, imagine if you will that we have a first Sunday team, a second Sunday team, a third Sunday team, a fourth Sunday team, and if you're only willing to help out every once in a blue moon, a fifth Sunday team. And on that team is the worship associate, the greeters, the hospitality, the people who bring snacks, the people who help people get around, all that kind of stuff, the tech person who does the slides and such, and all those things are on one team. Now, how would you know how to do it? Well, we're going to have a training on March the 9th. For anybody that wants to sign up, you can talk to Allison or I, and we'll do it. Now, here's the other thing. What if you're on the first Sunday team and you can't be there on the first Sunday? Well, you'll have a list of everybody who also knows how to do your job. And that will be easy to get a sub because we'll have 4 of them for each job. And if you're a new person and you want to get to know people, we will be able to pop you on the team right away. We'll get to know people. It'll be a mix of people. It'll be fun. And nobody will get burned out. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. We'll have a training. Any questions you have, ask us.
Thank you. All right, and that is our final announcement. So, would you all please join me in extinguishing our chalice? We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we gather together again.
Please sing the benediction with me if you choose to. Remember the way of the wind and breathe and blow. Remember the way of the fire, sparkle and glitter and glow. Remember the way of the water and